Hello, I'm Lori Jovest, and I am here today to talk to you about how to deal with those negative voices in your head. We all have them. Some of us have several of them. There have been so many times when, I'm set to do something and really excited about it, and that little voice will come in and say, "Oh, are you sure you want to do that?" Or, "What if you fail?" and all that. So, here's a really quick few ways that you can get your head on straight and get those little voices to quiet way down. A couple of things. Recognize that your mind can be your greatest enemy. Maybe you had an incident when you were in 3rd grade and you had to read a paper at the front of the classroom and everybody laughed and you were traumatized. And now public speaking is a problem. You get really anxious. Or something similar like that may have happened. And if it did, you may have really strong feelings around that. And your mind may give you messages that tell you, don't do that. It's scary. But the reality is just recognizing that those thoughts aren't real is a really good place to start. And when you recognize that, you can make an effort to train your mind to be able to shut those voices down when they come up. I call when my mind's really acting up, a lot of, I think it's from the Buddhism um, religion, that monkey mind is what they call it. And that means your mind is basically just jumping all over the place and, doing things it shouldn't. I always say when mind's really active, it starts throwing poo. So it's not good. It's not good when your brain is not serving you. Dig in and learn about it. Read how you can control that little voice. I know there's a book called Little Voice Mastery that I can't remember the author, but it's called Little Voice Mastery, and it's a really great book on, what that voice is and how to either shut it down or evolve it into something more positive. Now, the other thing you can do is find people who can motivate you and use that motivation as a tool. For example, there's a woman on YouTube. She's got a great following. Her name is Career Coach Mandy. And I just saw a video she put up a couple of weeks ago about that was just complete motivation. Just if you watched that video, you would feel so much better about yourself because she is talking directly to you and giving you an incredible pep talk. So I'm going to throw the link to that in the first comment under this video on YouTube. Do me a favor, follow Career Coach Mandy for those motivational tips and the wonderful information she shares. And also subscribe to my channel too, if you would. I share how to play the emotional contact sport of business so that you can experience less drama and more success. So hit the subscribe button if you'd like to know more about my podcast. It's called Work Mom Says Don't Be an Idiot, and you can find it on the major podcast platforms as well as at my website, workmomsays.com. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon.